Hi, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Law Lounge with Silva with your favorite criminal defense attorney here in Los Angeles. All right, you guys, I am actually about to meet a client who is retaining me after another attorney kind of dropped the ball. And how? Let me tell you something. Defending mental health, adults and children, it's a very complicated, difficult issue, but you have to fight to defend. And what do I mean by that? Look, I practice in the state of California. I am licensed in the state of California, but I know a lot of you are out of state. So let me give you some tips. If God forbid you have a family member who has been arrested and they have mental health issues, number one, you want to make sure that your attorney addresses it. They shouldn't put it under the rug and think that, oh, we shouldn't disclose it. Here's the issue. In the majority of states, if a client has a mental health illness that is diagnosed or undiagnosed and diagnosed once the person is arrested, you can actually get either a diversion or a much better plea deal in the case. Because if that mental health had something to do with the case substantially, and the client, because of this mental illness, committed a crime, again, you can get a much better offer for your client by addressing the issue and not ignoring it. You want to make sure that the lawyer hires a mental health professional, either a psychiatrist or a therapist, to evaluate the client and have a diagnosis and go through their history. Have they sought help before? Have they been on medication? As a child, did they have an IEP or a 504 or special learning issues? You want all of this disclosed because number one, if you can treat it, you can show the court the likelihood of continued criminality is lessened. Number two, the client can get much needed help and actually live a fuller life by having a job or staying out of trouble. And three, again, you can get a much better offer because the prosecutor can understand if not for this mental illness, this person probably wouldn't have committed the crime. So it's incredibly important to have a doctor, therapist, psychiatrist do an evaluation on the client. And the second thing that's really important is a social worker who can go through the history of the client for the attorney, gather all the necessary information in order for the court to understand how much parents or family members struggle with getting help for their loved one. It is not easy to get mental health help in the United States. Sometimes insurance doesn't cover it. Sometimes insurance will only cover 30, 60, 90 days when a person needs continuous help. So work with your attorney. Be honest with the attorney about their struggles and make sure the attorney addresses it because trust me, you want it conquered, you want it helped, and you want the client to benefit from actual therapy, medications, and whatever they need to stay out of the jail and state prison system. All right, you guys, take care.